It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
All right, now I have to make sure everything's, as usual, everything's unmuted. There we go, before I hit all the right buttons. So that by the time I hit this button, everything is working. How's it going, guys? How we doing? Let there be battling boats. Indeed. Let us go murderize the boats. That should be entertaining, right? That should be entertaining. How's it going, guys? Welcome in. It's Wednesday. I'm not normally here on Wednesday. By being here tonight, it means I won't be here tomorrow. Nah. But it'll be fun this evening. We're making a schedule adjustment for the week, which turned out to be somewhat of a bad choice on my part. So I carpool with a buddy of mine, and we're driving home yesterday, and he says, hey, by the way, I need to go in early tomorrow. I was like, normally we leave the house about a little after 6, and I'm at my desk for like 6:40, 6:45. And I'm like, earlier than normal? He says, yeah, I got a 6 a.m. meeting. I was like, bloody hell, with who? I forget if it was one of the European vendors or the Koreans. I forget. The Korean shipyard is like exactly 13 hours off of us or something, which always makes for a real fun day. And anyway, he had some phone call that started at 6 a.m. He had to be at his desk at 6 a.m. And I was like, all right, well, we'll leave at 5:30. I said, that time of day, it won't take us but 25 minutes to get to the office. No big deal. So my day started 30 minutes earlier than normal. And then because I was trying to finish up some comments on a bunch of documents this afternoon to keep a vendor happy, it was like my day ran a little long. And then I got home and remembered, oh, right, I've got a 5 o'clock meeting with one of the Korean vendors. So I did that from here. And then it was like, all right, run down and do dinner because I have to start a little early because I'm Wednesday night. So like, it's been a day, guys. It's been a day. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. And a little bit of mindless shooty boats. I hope you guys are having a good week. We had a good time on Monday night. Well, mostly. I had some really bad teams, but that's not surprising. It was interesting because, yes, right, Hetman. It was interesting. Monday night was interesting because we had some really bad teams, but it allowed you to demonstrate that, you know, as long as you don't play completely stupid, and I did have a couple of games where I played completely stupid, that you can still, even on a bad team, perform well enough in ranked to either not lose your star or, you know, like contribute, right? And it was nice to see. It's kind of nice to remind myself of that. Ranked is still a really good way to grind certain ships. And again, any ship that you're working on, like right now, bronze is 6 and 7. So if you're grinding out a line and you think that that particular ship like is bad when it's down tiered, like if it's going to have a rough time when it's down, play it in ranked. Tier 6 and 7 boats usually pair up well together, and if you're tier 7, you'll never be bottom tier. Like, and even if your team is getting trashed, you're grinding out XP. That's the goal of it, right? That's the whole point of it. So it worked out okay. Mindlessly running through balls. I have not done brawls in a long time. Tonight I'm gonna try and finish up bronze. I should only be a few games from finishing. I'll say this: if I don't finish this in a couple of games, I'll probably just knock off and do something else. I want to try mode shuffle tonight. I have not tried this at all. I'm curious. And the other thing is that before this all kicked off, I unlocked... Where is it? Not you. Where are you? What is this? Oh, that's like a premium Galician Air or something. Where is it? Oh, I have it set for cruisers. My bad. That's why I couldn't find it. Here she is. I unlocked the new Tier 6, what's supposed to be the Tier 6 French torpedo boat. Now, I don't know that I want to play this in ranked, but I do want to try it. I'm curious about these ships, so I'm going to give it a go. We'll see how it goes. And then I've got, guys, if you're interested, I've got German ships on special. I see Mr. October already put T-61 in the queue. I should probably play Z-39 at some point. You know what? I've been playing Miyoko, but here's what we're going to do. I think Z-39 is a capable enough boat. We were talking about Z-39 on Monday night. This is a ship that I think is still very underrated by many people who either don't own one or have never faced one. And the reason I feel that way is because she gets access to slot 5, she can be one of the stealthiest destroyers with 22,000 hit points in Tier 7. Like, it's crazy. The only other ship that has that kind of health pool at Tier 7 is a Leberek Moss, which is like a 6-8 detection. This thing is... And Hydro. Yeah, you have like 5.5 kilometers. Is it 5 or 5.5? 5 kilometer Hydro, 6 kilometer concealment. Like, there's a lot to like about Z39 in a ranked setting. So we're going to give her a go, just for the hell of it. It's been a long time. It's 6.1, Kyle. It's been a long time since I played this boat in ranked, but there was a Tier 7 ranked season where I ranked out in this thing. Absolutely just destroyed people with it. Now, like all destroyers, Belfast is her kryptonite, but lucky for me, no Belfast in this particular match. In fact, the Udachi and the Gallant, the Udachi, I actually share spotting radii with those guys, but I outgun them fairly significantly. It's very good for Tier 7, Kyle, and it's entirely because, as I pointed out, she gets access to slot 5 at Tier 7. Same as Belfast. Belfast gets access to slot 5 at Tier 7, which is... honestly makes her unique. One of the other things that a lot of folks forget about Z39 is that she can absolutely punish cruisers. Now, you have to be at kind of middle to close range, but these are the German 150mm guns. They will reliably citadel cruisers, especially light cruisers, and I got 2 of those on the opposing team, given half a chance. So... yes, Wayne, she was available. You could play her in the D-Day thing. I'd forgotten about that. What I liked about that D-Day thing was they put all that variety of German destroyers in around her, and each one had a little flavor to it. This one was a torpedo-centric. This one was gun-centric. This one was, like, sustainable because it had a heal or whatever. They were all a little different. I thought that was really cool mechanics. I didn't play them all. In fact, I think I only played that particular scenario, like, twice. But it was still really neat. I liked how they did it. It's fun hanging out on the official stream earlier. They were doing, it was like Old Fart Week, right? They were doing all this reminiscing about, you know, old mechanics and maps and things that used to be in the game that are gone now. That was really funny. Okay. Hey, what up, Mr. Gallant? How you doing? Okay, so the Fiji's over here. That's more than a little irritating. I can't say I'm excited about that. Now, I've got my own Fiji, which I am a huge fan of. Hey, what up? What is that guy's detection? Okay, he should... surprised he was visible just then. Okay, there's the Fiji. Udachi's up north. Okay. So what I'm going to do, the Gallant backed off. I'm going to continue moving out here. There we go. Oh!
Enemy destroyer, destroyed.
That's right.
Who writes this?
I love these lines. Now, since I've got smoke cover to work from, we're going to sit back here and be a jerk to this guy.
Torpedoes from behind.
Who the hell's torpedoes are these?
Torpedoes from behind.
If I recall, Gallant gets American smoke that is now expiring, so I do not want to pull that trigger again. Oh, those are Udachi torpedoes. 15 kilometers. Okay. Let's see. The Rook should probably go out soon. Somebody's capping B, which honestly irritates me a little bit. Let's get back north so we can at least spot this Helena, because the Fubuki doesn't understand that that's his job. But they're going to kill the Rook. We're going to be up a ship in a moment. Unfortunately, the team is surrendering the entire board by all going to the same place like a bunch of dummies. Guys.
Are you gonna shoot them or what? Time to give them both barrels.
What are you doing running away? course, our Fubuki should never have run away, and yet here we are. Now, if I can get away from the Helena and the Fiji, I can hunt the Udachi to extinction. But these battleships have got to engage these guys. Okay, the Udachi is in this cap with the Helena somewhere. He's going to pop out right over here somewhere, I think.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Yeah, I see him, Captain. Yep, he's in the cap.
Torpedoes, right side.
Helena's turning, but can't seem to get hit. Guys, y'all got to kill him. Yep, there he is. Ah, I ricocheted them all. Because Helena. This Fubuki. God bless this Fubuki. What the hell is this guy doing?
Take that, destroyer scum.
Yes, take that,
Looks
destroyer
like I'm
scum.
out of gas.
Well, you're not wrong, Classic, but now that I've torpedoed both opposing destroyers, I feel pretty good about my life choices. Unfortunately... Oh, good. They killed the Helena. We got to kill one of their battleships at some point. There's the opposing Fiji. Hey, y'all can kill him anytime now. He's just going to try and reverse. There you go. Keep smashing him.
Time to get out and push. I should open a window.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Okay, so he's going for French radar here. And getting irritatingly fortunate. I have to leave.
Gotta go fast.
No, I should have left the AP in.
Time to get out and push. That should temporarily fix it forever.
This Fiji's pissing me off. Okay. All right, I got one into the Sharn. Wow, our battleships are officially the dumbest players on the team. And what the hell is the Fubuki doing? Dear Lord Almighty. Well, he DCP'd, so we can murder him now. I'm gonna keep using this island here. Not getting good dispersion out of these shells. Feels bad. Luckily, my Fiji's doing the Lord's work up there. We got a fire on him finally. Okay. Life's starting to feel pretty good here. I think we're finally going to clean this mess up. No idea what the Fubuki's doing in their spawn area. Like, that is just not a worthwhile use of your time, sir.
Looks like I'm out of gas.
There we go. Fiji bought it. Okay. Let's finish a cap. Nothing he'll be able to do about that.
I should open a window?
Unbelievable. Martin with the sub, thank you kindly.
Bet you did.
What in the hell is the Fubuki doing? Oh my god. He's literally, with 1,000 HP, he's driving at a secondary battleship like a dummy. What in the hell are you doing? Oh my god. This guy's literally trying to get himself killed. Because he's dumb. The good news is the Scharnhorst has chosen the worst possible path for his options. So what's going to happen is the Scharnhorst leaves the middle of the board, I'm going to cap and we're going to win.
No, it's just them and me, baby.
Unbelievable, this team. Unbelievable, this team. Our Fiji was having a good game. What I can't figure out is why he suicided at the end when it wasn't necessary. All he had to do was run away. Like, you're a light cruiser. It's a Scharnhorst. You kite him. He just goes. It's fine. By the time this guy figures out where I am, it's going to be too late. Justin, this captain is amazing. It's so... having him as a voice in the game is so much fun. Alright, Captain Scharnhorst, what are we doing? I'm betting you're out of heals, or you would have healed already. We're going to sit here for a minute. Make sure my A's turned off. I don't want him getting free spots.
You get a present, you get a present, you all get presents.
Okay, we're going to play back. Again, I don't want to accidentally stumble into this guy's detection bubble. There's no need for it. He can even pick up C and it won't matter. Like, he literally won't win the game at this stage. And we'll go about like that. We win in 90 seconds. By the time he steps onto the sea cap, we'll win in 60 seconds. Him stepping on the sea will slow the timer down, but ultimately, in the end, it will not matter.
Looks like I'm out of gas.
It's fine. I'm not even going to bother shooting him. The only play he has is to leave C and go to B. And by the time he does, I'll just cap C behind him. I never have to let him see me. He's going to ground himself? Yep, that's fine.
"5 minutes. That's more than enough time."
Okay, I'm behind him. That's fine. He can go to B. It literally won't matter. He's going to step onto B right about the time that I step into C, and it will change absolutely nothing. This is bad Santa Thud. That is correct. Once you have the cap lead in a destroyer in a situation like this, all you have to do is not get spotted, not do stupid things, and you can easily win the game just because you can outmaneuver your opponent. Easy peasy. Z39 is such a really, really good boat. She's so capable. There's so much to like about this ship. Ooh, we're so close. Do I dare risk it again? Do I dare risk that again? I don't. It is Duke. It's this. It's John St. John. It's the same voice actor. 2,400. 2,400 base in a 7v7 ranked game. That's hilarious. I only had 40,000 spotting damage, but I had 3 full caps. You know what? I was railing on the Fubu. Even he outscored our battleships. That's how bad our battleships were. Yikes. Oh, and the Colonel Bolognese with 400 HP. Ugh. Well, Fiji tried. He made an effort. Good for him. All right. All right. One game left, guys, to fingers crossed get into promotions. Fingers crossed. What do I play? Do I stick with Z39? Do I go back to Miyoko? I'm going to go back to Miyoko. If I can get into promotions, I think I'm going to call it. I might play a few games in promotions later because it's tier 10. Might be fun. But yeah, Boostar, bite your tongue. Bite your tongue. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You're going to jinx it. You're 100% going to jinx it. Okay. Let's see. I need to go back to that window. There we go. All right, what are we at? Where are we at? Hang on. What map is this? This is... Oh, I'm on New Dawn again. Okay, north it is. Who do we got? Shira, Uganda, Chaser on the other team. Yeah. Okay. We're going to load the AP, actually. With 3 cruisers to shoot at, I have an above-average chance of getting someone that I can laugh at. The Nuremberg in particular has a fairly high detection radius and a fairly high chance to explode if I can catch him. Inside my... There we go, inside my range. There he is. Come on, little Nuremberg. There you go. Come on, Shells. That's a really good grouping. Get down, Shells. Get down, Shells. Come on! Ah, I just barely clipped him. Okay, we're going to load the HE now. Oh, I caught him that time. Just got to get somebody to finish him off. And we got an Uganda in front of us, which I'm a huge fan of. Except for the fact that somehow I'm lit while he's in smoke. So I'm not as big a fan of... Oh, hi. Six overpens. Feels amazing. Somebody's going to have to go root him out with Hydro. It's going to have to be your Z39. Just watch this guy. Be careful of him.
Zero Dragons!
Torpedoes to the left.
I love how he's uncertain. Like, I don't know.
The left.
I think I might take one of these in the bow. Nope, we managed to dodge them all. Hi-oh, hey-oh.
It's about time we started winning. That destroyer didn't like its present. Now that's how it's done. Well, an enemy cruiser decided to show its face.
Oh, it's Chaser. I looked at him on the team and then forgot it was Chaser.
I'll wait here.
Let's keep harassing the Duke of Yuck. Or the Rado. Duke of York has Hydro. I have a feeling my Z39 either doesn't know or what, but if he's not careful, he's going to get his face melted off.
Decided to show its face. Pathetic.
Duke of Yuck has to be very careful. Dodges all the torps, so we'll have to burn him down the old-fashioned way. It's fine. You see those? We still got shells for those. Well done if you got that reference, by the way.
Hit that one. He's on my naughty list.
I burned him down. Hey-oh.
You get a present. You all get presents.
He would have taken a torpedo. That would have killed him, too. That would have been fun.
It's present.
Alright, we got to get flipped here to get back in the game, I think. Oh, okay, the Scharnhorst is like slowing down back here, whatever he's doing. That's fine, I'll just keep moving quickly. Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. Thank you. Alright, well, we have a 3-ship lead and all the caps, though. I mean, they don't own a cap yet. I feel very, very good about our chances this game. We just have to not keep playing. We have to not derp it. Let's not derp it up. There we go. Little extra fire. Little extra crispy American barbecue. Let's try for that stern fire. We'll just maximize the Colorado's pain as best we can. And he's out. All right, that just leaves poor Chaser, who ended up on the team of Terrabads this game,
Time to roast some nuts.
trying to salvage his star as best he can. Poor guy. Uh-oh. Did he turn into that Nelson salvo? He survived it for now.
Well, an enemy cruiser decided to show its face. But
Wow. Okay. So that was a solid win. Poor Chaser. I feel bad for you, Chaser. That was sad. I had a hard time watching that from this side. Your team was awful. Your team was awful. The Shiratsu should have never pushed the cap knowing the Z39 was in mid, because it's a straight, easy line from that cap into C, or into A, excuse me. So, like, he should never have made that play with a Hydro Destroyer in the middle of the board. That was rough. I mean, I contributed. Z39's absolutely the hero of that game. All right. Well, the good news is I can deal with promotions later. I'm not dealing with them now. Let's go try some other things. Let's go try this mode shuffle thing. I am genuinely curious. The Shearers should have absolutely turned around. Once the Z39 was in mid, the Shearers should have never gone near a cap, right? The Z39 is not going to go south because that's where the majority of your team is. We already know they're deploying down there. There's a Chumpan. Like, he's not going down there, okay? His only other play is to cap mid and go to A. The Shearer going to A against a Hydro Destroyer basically is instant death. Our Z39 also took a bold risk there, sitting in front of a Hydro battleship and like, if the Duke of York is on the ball, he has his Hydro up, pushing with HE in the barrel, waiting to slap the Z39 silly. Like, it's a risky move, but it's doable. It was DS9. I had a good time hanging out over there while I ate dinner. It was good stuff. All right, since I'm grinding Santander, and apparently I'm also grinding Andalusia, let's play this. Yeah, you smoked up and turned around like right away, which made total sense. I wouldn't have stayed on that flank either. It made far more sense to go in a different direction, right? The Nuremberg was a little bolder early than I would have been in his shoes, and our battleships made him pay for it, right?
Welcome.
Fox with the follow. Thank you much. And I think I missed Haggis earlier because I was flapping my gums about something else, so thank you. All right, so this is what? This is arms race, and I'm in a Santander, and there are no destroyers in an arms race game, because of course there aren't. This may not be the mode to grind ships. Hi, Chaser. How are Weimar and München? I prefer München. Weimar is essentially the same hull as York with the same guns as mines, right? So imagine the German triple-barreled 150s on like a Hipper, on like a York hull, and that's a Weimar.
somebody's gonna pay for screwing up my
It's
vacation.
not a bad ship. It's not. I simply prefer München because München gets better. She has roughly the same guns. The caliber of the barrels is different, so the shells behave a little differently, but they're still 150 millimeter diameters, but they're different lengths. And then she's stealthier. München is like a 9.8 detection or something, like 9.8, like 9.5. She's hard to spot. For a German cruiser, she's quite stealthy, and she gets a great rate of fire. It's like a 5-second reload on those German 150s or something. It's a little bit like playing a Königsberg at Tier 7, but the hull is completely different. Better, truth be told. All right. Their stealthiest ship is a Colbert, but they have 3 super cruisers, and we only have kind of nominally 2. You know what? Justin, I still wish they would let you try things. I still wish they would let you, like, rent a ship and try it. We've been after them for years to allow that. And it's just not a thing for whatever reason. Alright, I got a Petro and a Smoke Minnow. I'm going to turn to... Oh, the Donskoy just got smacked. Oh, the Donskoy just got deleted. He didn't even last 2 minutes. Yikes. Double Yamato punch to the face. Okay. I'm going to try and pick up this reload buff right here in front of me, because I should be able to do it. We're going to put on some speed. What is this Petro doing? I do not know. Hello, Iger. I'm a 10-3 detection. I think I can sneak this. It's going to be tight. It's my torpedo range, like 10.5. It's going to be dicey. We're going to try it. Looks like I'm going to be able to sneak this, and then I'm going to have to immediately get the hell out of here.
Burning like a Yule log.
Gonna short him just a hair. Ooh, no. Ooh, we might take one. Let's... Oh, they just barely didn't have the range. Just barely didn't have the range. I'm betting the second set has the range, though. So it's a question of poor Chaser getting deleted. That hurts. Somebody should delete this Iger while they're at it. Okay, I gotta back off here. I don't want to be here right now.
An enemy battleship decided to show its face. Pathetic.
There we go. Okay. With the Iger gone, I've got a Soyuz chasing me to port.
Play a good game. I hope you took notes.
Let's see. I think I want to move up and grab this heel. I don't think I want to try and challenge the Colbert at close range. That feels like a bad idea. What is this Soyuz going to do? I think he's going to turn south. I think he's going to do about... I got to wait for these torpedoes to reload. Oh my god, stop dying! Is the Soyuz moving backwards? Okay, he's reversing now. Okay, Colbert knows that I'm here. This is a very high-risk maneuver that I'm making right here. Truth be told, I shouldn't be doing this, and I sort of don't care. Because I think I can get away with it. With the Soyuz and the Montes, as far back as they are, I'm pretty confident I can get away with it. I might even... No, I'm not bold enough to go get that one on my port side. If I move out there, the Colbert will have eyes on me. I don't want to do that. I want to turn to starboard and use the islands to cut lines of sight anywhere else that I can. Oh, look who I found.
Always on fire. Almost hear them.
Okay, he's moving quicker than I anticipated, but he's still dead. Okay, I gotta finish making this turn. Which means I gotta do this. I've gotta get my gun buff to work if I'm gonna survive this. Which means I have to sit here and take shots at this Ohio. There we go.
Always on fire.
There we go.
Cruiser decided to show its face. Pathetic. temporarily fix it forever.
There we go. Woo! High risk, high reward. We got away with it, ladies and gentlemen. And we killed a Colbert. How about that? How about them apples?
It's about time we started.
All right.
winning.
Playing a Santander like a destroyer. Who could have predicted it? All right. I got to run back south now. There's absolutely no reason for me to be sitting here. Shicky's going to dodge my torps, which makes me very sad. However, I'm going to sit in this Minotaur smoke if I can and farm this Montana for a bit, at least until I get my funny button to recharge.
Come give
Okay.
Santa a hand starting some fires.
Come on. I don't know why you're here. How long on this smoke? Okay, I got time. I need to get my little funny button to recharge. Let's go. Yeah, they're going to be all bounces, but they'll count as shell hits, which is all I need. Gotta get moving. He's going to be looking right down the barrel at me in the minute when the smoke ends. Okay, funny button available if I need it. And I probably will in a moment. We're getting a little bit of damage here. This Monty is in like a 38 on 1 over here. He's about to take at least 2 Minotaur torpedoes. And now I can start smashing him on the broadside along with the Minnow. This guy's not long for this game. Yep. All right, let's get back in and we'll help the Minotaur cap. And life will feel pretty good. Yes, Newfie, that was a mistake that I made there. The heel should have finished. That's some of my inexperience with these ships. I sometimes forget how that button works. I should have waited for the heel to complete and then hit the button. I'm tempted to go into mid. I am going to go into mid here. I don't know why the Minotaur's not capping mid. I'll go cap mid. Okay, the Petro's going to be dead here in a moment. And they have no one to spot the Shicky because Smoke Minnow. That's why you don't play Smoke Minnow. Yes, Grunty, I have all the... they gave us all the Star Trek stuff. Okay. I'm going to keep proceeding north, straight up the 5 line, so I've got this island between me and the Shicky. That'll help me finish capping, presuming he's going to give me that chance. It looks like he's going to turn into the cap. Yammy's got eyes on him. So my plan now is to swing up north of him, and then I can have shells on his port side here, or his starboard side as he runs south. The torpedoes are probably going to miss, which is fine. They were predicated on him holding that course. He didn't. No big deal. However, we kill this clown, and we're going to be in great shape. I do have 90,000 spotting damage. I didn't even look. I don't have a ton of damage in this game, but literally I've been playing Santander like a destroyer in a game without destroyers. Alright, let's see what this dude does. I'm going to come around the corner and have good shots on him here. Yep. It was predictable. He was immediately going to shoot at me. And he's not going to... He is going to get a salvo off. but it's going to be the last thing he does. I'm going to give up my cap points, which is fine. And then we're going to turn back in and finish the cap with the rest of the team. Come on. One thing that this ship does, because the prow is like a Russian battleship, it feels like it takes forever to turn. That is hilarious, Chaser. You're not wrong. All right, let's go finish this cap. Probably have the speed to maybe go pick up one of these buffs on the top end here. For the purposes of grinding the ship, I probably should have stopped behind the island, waited for my team to kill him, and then finished the cap, and I would have had a huge chunk of capture points. But I figure with 100,000 spotting damage and two buffs in a cruiser, I'm going to be okay. And I'm going to have time to get a third buff before the game ends. Possibly even a fourth.
You get a present. You get a present. You all get presents.
I really do like this captain. I'm so stoked they hired John St. John to do this voice. He's so much fun. I don't think I'm going to have a chance to pick up this last buff. I'm going to try for it. But I think one of the other ships is going to beat me to it. The Illinois probably will beat me to it. Let's see. It's going to be tight. I think he's got a lead, and he's got more speed than I do. DS9, it's turned out to be that way for me as well. No, we're not even going to get there. The game's going to be over before then. It's turned out to... Oh, time extension. It's turned out to be that way for me. Right? I originally, Santander was kind of... Santander's not the word. What's the one before this? Allende, right? So Allende was the tier 8. That ship did not click as well as this one did. Something about Santander, I just picked this ship up super quickly. I don't know if it's all the experience I have playing Neptune. I don't know what it is, but something about this ship just jives with me, and I really enjoy the hell out of it. I mean, middling XP, but in that format with, you know, as a bottom tier light cruiser, I'm pretty happy with that result. I can't really complain. I mean, even Chaser finished with 1,000 XP. Where's their Donskoy? Yeah, their Donskoy that got deleted had 100. That feels kind of rough. That poor bastard. What's up, Steve? How we doing? 218. You know what? It might actually be time. Ooh, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to spring for it. I got plenty of free XP. Let's get this grind done. Let's call this one done. Let's call this one done, ladies and gentlemen. San Martin. That is a weird-looking boat, isn't it? That is a weird-looking boat. Okay. Hold on a minute. First things first. Here we go. Where is Santander? Bam. All right, let's take off. I don't need this anymore. We'll leave the captain where she is for now. I may actually want that captain. Let's do that, and then let's come back to here. Okay, so now let's build this thing out. I think I was running gun reload, wasn't I? I mean, it's a gunboat. I'm curious about this ship. I've seen people playing it in, like, King of the Sea and stuff, and I'm like, oh, it looks interesting, but I've never played it. I've never played it. Ooh, you get defensive fire. Ooh, I bet defensive fire is really good on this ship. Let's try it. I don't know that I'm going to go for an AA build, but let's try defensive fire. Bolognese. Where are... Hang on a minute. Let's just pull up all these guys. Hang on a minute. I want to make sure I'm not leaving... I had a 21-point commander for Bolognese. or I could put the mostly naked chick in that particular slot. I don't understand where some of these captains come from. Like, what? Why are you doing this? I think I'm going to steal the 21-point commander for San Martin. I'll just respec him. That's fine. Let's redistribute the points, because I think I'm going to go... That Santander build was working. I'm just going to copy it. So literally straight up the right-hand tree. So we're here, 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 and here. Is that right? Let's double check it. Yep. That build has been working. Let's see. No, I said she's a mostly naked chick. That's exactly what I said. That was where that sentence ended. I don't know where you heard that other word, Gaelic. That's I don't. Your hearing is interjecting things that the streamer is not saying. You should really watch that. All right, let's do this, this, and this. And ooh, yeah, it's fine. I got plenty of balloons. All right, so, and I think I've got fancy camo for her. I think I earned, yeah. I earned the fancy permanent camo. I really like this camo. I love the Aztec-looking camos on these ships. They're so much fun. Or Mayan, excuse me. I said Aztec. I meant Mayan, but still, very clearly Central American natives type stuff. All right, I think I went airstrike here. No, I went rudder shift. Do I need rudder shift? I need rudder shift. Yikes. I think we go aiming systems mod. Yep, aiming radar. And main armaments. And then we go heal, here, here, here. Yep, her A is pretty solid. I mean, look at this AA. That's pretty good. How much flak? That's not bad. Like a full AA build boat would not be amazing, but with defensive fire up, she's going to feel pretty good. We'll go flood on the torps and call that a day. Well, Gaelic, they're really not. That's the trick. They're not technically the same. That's why it matters. They're from the same part of the world, but they are all cultures that are individually distinguishable from each other, right? So that's the trick. Yes, this is Argentinian. Like when you travel to Mexico, okay, let me back that up. When you travel to the Yucatan, I will not pretend I've been anywhere else in Mexico. I have been to Cozumel and Costa Maya several times. Well, Cozumel more than anything, but Costa Maya at least once. In that part of the world, it's very clearly Mayan. They are, and Belize. We've been to Belize. We've been to Altenha, which is Mayan ruins. There's some Mayan ruins ashore that people always go to when they get to Cozumel. It's escaping me. It's not Tulum. Maybe it is Tulum. Anyway, so they're Mayan ruins. Now, Chichen Itza's, no, Machu Picchu's in Peru. Machu Picchu's in Peru, and Chichen Itza is somewhere else. Yes, Justin, this is what I'm talking about. There are similarities, but they are not the same. They are distinguishable from each other if you're an academic and know what to look at. I am not that guy. Don't ask me to tell you what they are, but I know they're different. So the Yucatan is Mayan. I think inland Mexico, like central Mexico, like Mexico City, like in the mountains, I think that's more Aztec. And then the Incans are South America. So like Machu Picchu, I'm almost positive is Incan. Tenochtitlan is the ancient name of Mexico City. Chichen Itza is in the Yucatan? Is it flaming? Okay. You're gonna make me go look now. It's not someplace. It's not where they go in Cozumel. Whenever we dock whenever we've cruised a lot in the Caribbean, and whenever the ship docks in Cozumel, they always offer you a Mayan ruins tour. You take the ferry to the mainland because Cozumel's an island, and then there's some kind of Mayan ruins not horribly far away that you go to, and it's a big tourist thing. And when I see the name of it, I'll know what it is. Hang on, Mayan Cozumel. There we go. It's not. Here we go. Come on. Maybe Tulum. Tulum is the one I'm thinking of. But this is telling me that Chichen Itza is actually not that far away. So now I'm actually going to go look. Chichen Itza, Yucatan, Merida. Okay, so it's inland a ways. Okay. Okay, that's why I've never been there. So if you wanted to go to Chichen Itza, it is not a day trip from a cruise ship, from a cruise port, right? It is. Well, maybe it is. Let me look at this for a minute. Okay, hold on. Directions from Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen. Quintana Roo. Not on a bus. Drive it. Drive it. Yeah. 2.5 hour bus ride from Playa del Carmen. Or 2.5 hour by car. By the time the ship docks in Cozumel, you take the ferry to the mainland. It's a 3... No, you couldn't. This is not a day trip from a cruise ship. Correct, Chaser. It was spelled earlier. Tenochtitlan. I have not, Monkey. It's on the to-do list for the stream. So you're right. Chichen Itza is in the Yucatan, but you would have to make a specific trip to go there. You would probably fly. You would probably fly to Cancun or Merida or Progreso or something, and then you would get a car and you would go there. It's not that something... the ships don't dock close enough to do it as a day trip. It's too far of a drive. Agreed, Justin. 100%. Look, you guys get me talking about travel, you'll probably never get me to shut up. So just keep that in mind when you bring up travel and that sort of thing, okay? All right, I'm going to play one game in San Martin because I feel like it, and it's my new tier 10. I want to give it a shot. Let me just give it one quick pass to make sure I haven't missed anything important. Okay. Now I'm going to go look at Tulum, actually, while I'm thinking about it, because I want to remember where it is. Tulum is closer to the coast. There we go. Tulum, Quintana Roo. Tulum is just down the coast. Yeah. Okay. Tulum is where they just built a brand new fancy airport in Tulum. Like big airport. Yeah, and Costamay is too far south to go to Tulum. There is a brand new big international airport outside of Tulum that just opened. I remember reading about it in one of my travel blogs not horribly long ago. Yeah, here we go. Felipe Carrillo Puerto. Aeropuerto Internacional de Tulum. There you go. What's up, Xander? Welcome in. All right, let's go play San Martin. I'm going to stick with Mode Shuffle, since I'm going to get a lot of tier 10s. And we'll just see what we get. Yes, Blacktooth, that is correct. I do. I was thinking about that when you tagged me the other day. I thought, I've got to get that in the mail. I'm terrible. I'm a bad human. I apologize. I'm also lazy. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll try and get that done this week. Oh, shush, Striker. No one asked you. All right. I really like Santander. Let's see how this thing does. Let's see how San Martin does. Striker and a Zhao on my team, and I get to play with her AA, which I'm actually looking forward to trying this AA. Chaser and a Goliath on the other team. Well, yes, Black Duke, I don't want to cut it that close. I need to be done with it. All right. Am I really that stealthy? Am I? Santander's detection was over 10. This ship's detection is 9.1? That's amazing. I'm excited for this, kids. All right, put that A bubble up. I'll just leave the 9.1 up. That's good enough. I'll know what that means. All right. Arms race, and this is Northern Waters Arms Race. Ugh, this is messed up. All right. I wonder if this Arugamo... Ooh, he's got extra smokes. He's got extra smokes. Ooh. Am I running quintuple launchers? I should have looked around this ship. Yeah, quintuple launchers on each side. On about a 90... 106 set. That's not bad. That's not terrible, actually. Really good gun angles. Ooh, I like the gun angles on this ship. That's not bad for all. Those stern turrets do something that Seattle could only dream of. Yeah, this feels like a really good ship just right out of the gate. I'm liking it. I'm already liking what I'm seeing. She's got the short-range radar, like a Worcester, like 9-kilometer radar, but she's only 9.1 detection on the surface. That is hilariously amazing. Kremlin, Ohio, Ruprecht, Friedrich. 6 battleships. Give me a break. All right, we're probably looking at Wisconsin and Ohio on this flank. Marceau is in mid. So that means that
Are you gonna shoot them or what?
the Harugamo is basically clear to go cap things if he wants. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sit in this smoke for a spell, because I can, and hope this Harugamo finds me something to shoot at.
Another day, another carry. You should be thanking me.
Hey, something to shoot at. Let's go. Ooh, a Minotaur. Now, is it a radar Minotaur? We don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We just don't know. Nope, it's a smoke minnow. Excellent. I love everything that's happening right now. Well, our Drake bought it because he is bad. There we go. Filled up my little funny button. Mission accomplished. Good smoke.
Now that's how it's done.
Okay, I'm going to need to get out of here. So let's get moving and get started with the turn. All right, we're only down 1 ship. I gotta be very careful here. You know what? No, I'm gonna push this minnow. Can I outduel the minnow? I think I might be able to with this Palmer in here. I don't know. Iwami's still flipping his turrets? No. It's gonna be dicey. Let's see how we do. Let's go push this minnow. I think we can kill the minnow. Or at least radar him enough that the team can kill the minnow. Oh, hey, what up?
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, right side. Torpedoes, right side. Torpedoes, right side.
All right, so I'm going to need to get smart about how I handle this here. I think the Iwami may be trying to slap me. Nope, can't quite manage it. Time for a heal. Marceau limped away on very, very low HP.
Torpedoes to starboard.
That's a huge irritating problem. Who the hell's up there that's got torpedoes? I think I'm still going to take one in the stern. No, we're going to barely make it. We're gonna go have some fun with this guy. Oh, never mind. The Wisconsin had his fun already. Let's go steal his smoke. Hey, what up? Oh, go away, Wisconsin. Nobody asked you. This team is playing very, 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 very badly.
Wait, they're winning? Torpedoes astern.
Yeah, I know. God bless, this team is playing like such garbage. It's genuinely a little mind-blowing. Oh, this might hurt. I've had worse. Yep, I've had worse.
I was expecting a boom. What happened to my boom?
Literally destroyed a turret.
Stop shooting my guns.
Now the good news is, those torpedoes should have the range to hurt that Kremlin.
Jurassic Park.
They're winning?
Well, I just triggered his Kuznetsov. That feels bad. If only my battleships had the brains God gave an ant. Look at them, still playing in Spawn. I just am absolutely mind blown at these guys. Like, I know, I'll play a secondary battleship so far from the front that I'm not useful, while my team gets absolutely destroyed. I have 1.3 million potential damage in a light cruiser. Kinda says it all. It's not an ad. It's the stupid little, oh, you don't get fancy token things or whatever. It's normal. Now, it doesn't help that our Harugumo has not been doing anything to help the team. In the sense of, he smoked me, but then at no point has he tried to cap buffs. They have like 8 or 9 buffs. We have 2. So, in an arms race game, that's terrible. Right? You're going to lose that game 9 times out of 10, all things being equal. I like San Martin, though. I like San Martin, though. She is...
You're all getting cold.
She is hilariously decent in a lot of different ways. Good job, Harugumo. Good job. You spent your whole game on the 10 line, didn't cap a single buff, and let them contest the point with a heavy cruiser. Well done. I really like her. I like her already. Like, I'll play that ship all the time. She's fun. I mean, I never got to use the A, really, so whatever. I should have popped that first offensive fire just to see what would happen when the Harugumo brought his stuff over. Sorry, when the Hakuryu brought his stuff over, but I didn't. So, whatever. Crap happens. I like it. I like it. I do not feel bad about that purchase. All right, let's take some of these requests. Let's see. You guys are saying put T61 in the queue. I'll play T61. It's been a hot minute, but I'll play it anyway. I'm just gonna trust that I built this ship correctly the last time I played it. Well, see you, Thud. Black Duke, let's be honest. You talk like they understand the objective in other game modes too. I feel like that's demonstrably false, right? I mean, how often have you played the game and you've watched players do things completely contrary to what winning the game would look like? Like, it's almost like he was in like, so Chaser, he was in, he died in like C10. They make decisions based on, like, not, if you could make a decision that was the opposite of what it would do to win the game, that's the decision they make. So it's like, you see that all the time. All the time. I mean, so it can't shock you. See, now, Grunty, when it comes to carriers, I find some players still do that out of spite. They're like, oh, the carrier's in the game, I'll provide escort. I'm like, really? You're an idiot. But you still see it. There's still plenty of idiots out there. Now, T-61 is not going to be as good at standard battle as she would be in domination, but we can make it work. Chaser. The Harugamo ran to the 10 line and spent his entire game on the 10 line, and he died in C10, almost in your spawn area. That's where he was for most of the entire game.
Okay, Boomer.
Look, Ma, I killed a plane! Oh, go away, whatever you are.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
This independence has legit angered me, and since I'm literally the only thing on this flank, I'm starting to get a little annoyed. Okay, the gate is here. That tells me a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. He's running away. I've got 2 light cruisers. Okay, now that the planes have passed me, I can still spot for the team over here. I am very, very alone. I should not be here. This team is determined. I don't know what they're doing. The entire team left this flank. Please, why are we abandoning half the map? Okay, it's time to go be somewhere else. I am not sitting here. I am not sitting here while we get murdered. There, they're all dead. Yes, please turn into the torpedoes. Thank you. Thank you, Gade. Alright, I'm going to be sailing under the fighter cover in a minute. Although they are dying, at least. The Congo's AA is taking them out, which I'm loving. And now they're leaving. Yes, brilliant. So now I'm just waiting for my torpedoes to reload. So I can have my way with the Scharnhorst. Who's now maneuvering. Okay, Scharnhorst, have fun. I do have a fair chunk of spotting damage. I'm at least alive. Does he have Hydro? Does Scharnhorst 43 get Hydro? No, he doesn't. I'm about to murder this guy. He's dead. Okay, so now let's turn around. Okay. Yes, you did, Bad Santa. Speed boost. Okay. All right, so let's go. Let's. Okay, the gate is right in front of me. Gate is over here. That tells me a lot. That means I can continue to work the 10 line against these clowns. And maybe get some torps on the Rado. Let's see how we do. As long as the gate doesn't bump into me and I do something stupid like fire my guns, I'll be okay. Yes, please murder their scores. Please murder their scores. No, you missed him. You're supposed to hit him. Osprey with the gifted sub. Thank you very much. Oh my god. I do not understand what the hell is happening in this team. Alright, Colorado, what are you doing? I feel like you're about to turn. I feel like you're going to turn any moment. Speaking of turning, I've got to get flipped to kite you. I do not want to get that close. There he goes. Now he's turning. That's what I was expecting. Okay, come on. I need you to make a more committed turn there, sir. Let's throw a rack at the Scores while we're at it. I've got pretty quick torpedo reload. Let's take some chances here. We're not out of this game. It just doesn't feel like the team is doing very much. Which camo, Striker? Depends on the camo. Which one are we talking about? This jackhole does have his Hydro up, I think. Oh, he's going to take one anyway. LOL, get wrecked. Oh, he took a Citadel and a torpedo at the same instant. Ooh, that was a good salvo. I love everything that just happened. We got some floods. Yeah, baby. Lolarado's still flooding. Lolorado. Crap. That is unfortunate. I think he knows I'm down here and he's coming looking for me now. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to give him the shot he wants, though. You'll never get that shot. Enjoy, and I'm not going to give it to you.
Gotta go fast.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
This Santa slays.
Oh no, I took a rocket. I took a whole rocket. It's terrible. I don't know how I'll survive it. Anybody else want to murder this stupid light cruiser? Or do I have to do it myself? Thank you. All right. We're caught up on ships. We actually have a points lead, believe it or not. Okay, well, that didn't last very long. And I'm literally now the last ship on this flank entirely. Hey, Ranger. Ranger, find your engines. BB is coming. Come on, buddy. Read the map.
Time to roast some nuts. Burn
That guy will end you in one salvo. All right. Keep my turned off. Ooh, don't get too close to this guy. Okay. Whew. Made it.
Looks like I'm out of gas.
Luckily, it's New Mexico. Staying ahead of him will not be a problem. Looks like he's going to take just the one. Ooh, I think this is a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he found a way through the little jerkwad. I've literally held this entire flank by myself. All right, enough. Get out of here. Okay, that was worth it.
Temporarily fix it forever.
I'm going to break contact with the New Mexico. I don't want to take any more damage. Because sooner or later, that stupid carrier is going to come back for me.
I should open a window.
God bless it. This is so ridiculous. This team, I am busting my ass, and this team is just like, we're going to find a way to lose. And when we can't find a way, we're going to invent a way. New Mexico is getting awful close, and my smoke is expiring.
Gotta go fast.
I'm probably dead here. Okay, they did kill the T-61 at least. Now I have to not die. Whew! Barely made it. Fingers crossed? Fingers crossed. Let's go. He's going to turn back. Okay, they're down to 3 ships. I'm starting to feel decent about this. Oh my god. Can't you guys kill a light cruiser? It's an Uganda. Well, second salvo is going to miss. I was banking on him turning more to the north and actually trying to cap. All right, Congo, buddy. You got to kill this guy.
Are you gonna shoot them or what?
Did our carrier... Oh, and our carrier got himself dead. because he was a ranger and therefore not smart. Smart ranger players just don't exist. I'm convinced. They're not there. They're not a thing. Congo, he's going to charge you and torp you. The torpedoes are probably already in the water. You should never have allowed him this close. It was completely unnecessary for you to allow him this close.
"5 minutes. That's more than enough time."
We're working on it, boys. We're working on it. You're probably right, Flaming, which is sad because I think Ranger is actually a very capable carrier. All right. I'm only going to hit him with maybe 2. Yeah, I shouldn't have shorted the second salvo. He literally never touched his rudder. God. This game, this team. What in the actual hell is happening? If the dragon doesn't get reset, we'll win shortly. If the dragon gets reset, we're in trouble, and he just did. All right, we're still ahead, though. It ain't over yet. This salvo looks really good. This salvo looks amazing. 3 more. And he's going to flood out. There he goes. Okay. They have a 7-point lead, but we're capping, which is going to hold their points back for a spell. So now, then, do I chase the Uganda? I think I have to cut through the middle of the map. Just live. I got a speed boost. I got to get back into this fight.
Go fast.
An S-Dragon is essentially a Miyoko. It's a fancy, semi-quasi-premium version of a Miyoko. Okay, the Uganda looks like he might burn down. I really need the Southern Dragon to live. I need him to live. Or kill the Uganda. Oh, good. He's got plenty of health. Excellent. Let's go find the Independence. Yes. Okay. I think... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look who I found. I knew he was following me. I knew he was over here. God, I want this kill. Okay, we're going to lose him here for a second. Your one torpedo plane does not frighten me, sir.
Torpedoes down our throat.
I want this Kraken. I really want this Kraken. I feel like I've earned this Kraken, I'm not gonna lie. "52 seconds. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Kraken. Let's go." Come on, Kraken. No! I was robbed at the last second. I think T61 is okay. I think T61 is okay. Yeah, that's easily the best game I've ever had in that ship. That feels bad. That feels bad. All of that and still only 2,200 base. And I've got 2 people on my team with less than 200 experience. Guys, I want you to understand something. We won this game. We won a game, and on the winning team, with the XP boost you get from winning, there are 3 people with less than 300 experience. It's just what do you? Statistically, this should be impossible. Statistically, this should not be possible. Like, I can't explain this. I agree, Grunty. In fact, what I actually suspect is that the Fuso was AFK. I'd have to go back and watch this replay. My money says the Fuso was AFK the entire game, and his 6 plane kills contribute his entire XP. Also, I'd also like to point something else out. Notice who has the most plane kills on my team. I'll wait. Your math skills suck, Flaming. Try again. Well, it wasn't that long, Merton. He came after me twice early, and then once he realized he was going to have a hard time messing around with me, he basically quit for a while. He came back later. The Ranger got first blood. There you go. That's probably the entirety of the Ranger's score. Like, that achievement alone is probably where most of his XP comes from. I need to comp the Southern Dragon. That guy's he is a huge part of why we won that game. Sometimes, I think I'm going to send this one to the old man, too. Right? I don't do that often, but a game like this is just so preposterously silly. Like, you just look at it and go, what the actual just happened? Like, I am... it's just wild. That's just wild. Well, Mr. October, I hope you were here for that. I certainly enjoyed it. So, Hobbs, 100%. The plane kills are not the important stat anymore when it comes to AA, right? The important stat is... Where is it? Where's my AA damage? It's here somewhere. Here. This is the important stat. I have 20,000 AA damage on a ship that has an AA rating of 34, right? So, like... Arnie's, I love Rhode Island. In fact, why don't I go play Rhode Island? Because I've been kind of jonesing for a Rhode Island game. Cab, I agree. It's kind of like Game of Thrones meets game of just happened, right? I agree. Let me go to mode shuffle, and we will play Rhode Island because I think Rhode Island is hilarious. You are here. Yeah, I think so. Well, you say it's Game of Thrones, Chaser. I'm not convinced. It was actually a pretty close game, right? Like, if you go back, like, at one point we were tied 5 ships apiece towards the end. And we took a lead. They caught up a little bit. And then at the end, it's just me, the Uganda, the Southern Dragon, the New Mexico, and the enemy Independence. There's only 5 of us left in the game, and they have a 1-ship lead. Okay, let's play Rhode Island. Let's just make sure she's still set up correctly. Looks good. Let's go. The love child of a Florida and a Georgia. I would say a love child of a Florida and a Missouri. But I like where your head's at. Oh, Jove, that's so easy to do. I mean, we were talking about that last stream. You know, somebody in the last stream came in on Monday night and was asking about win rate. Is win rate a worthwhile stat to judge your skill level? And my response to him was, it's one you can look at, but I would not consider it the most important one. Because depending on the class you play, and there's so many variables in a game these days, right? In the sense of matchmaking, map, the ship you're playing, the time of day, the server population. All of these things matter in the quality of the game that you're going to get into when matchmaking dumps you into the queue. And it looks like I'm speaking of matchmaking dumping me in the queue. I'm not sure what's happening here, but it doesn't look good. And so I said, what you really should probably pay more attention to is XP per game. Because that to me is a far better indication of I'm doing the things that need to be done to contribute to my team winning. That could be spotting. That could be capping. Neither one of those things is doing damage. But if you're playing a destroyer or a carrier, if you're doing some spotting, like those are critical functions that need to be done on behalf of the team. Somebody's got to do it. And destroyers in particular, in the last year or so, have gotten to where finally, after all this time, it feels like they're rewarded adequately. That took forever. Adequately for the spotting damage that they provide. Well, I'm going to get some use out of my radar here. That's for bloody sure. All right. I think what I want to do is... What I want to do is I'm here. I want to move across the map, hang out in here, try to murder destroyers, maybe cut through here, and then try to escort these guys and then turn south or something. I don't really know. This path is odd. That's super awkward. How many ships do we have to get? At least one transport ship has to make it all the way. Okay. I agree, Grunty. Wouldn't that be awesome? I would love it if they would track, like, proper base XP. But anyway, it was a good conversation to have, in my opinion. And it felt like, I think sometimes, you know, there are people out there that still use the goofy team analysis mods, right? There was a time in my Warships career, I had all that crap installed on my computer. I got rid of it a long, long time ago, probably 6-7 years ago, because I discovered it wasn't actually adding anything to my game experience. And I was like, well, then why do I have this? But you find people who try to judge you on your win rate. To me, there's too many factors. There's too many variables in there. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get in the war. I'm waiting for him to fire. There we go. Well, there went a torpedo tube. Love everything that just happened.
Gotta go fast.
Yammy's behind me. Predictable. Doesn't understand how fast I move. Ooh, I got 6 full pins out of that? Nice salvo. Hi, Shema. How you doing? Oh, go away, Republic. Nobody asked you. All right, I need to try to thread the shot on this Azuma here. About like so.
Battleship decided to join the party.
He knows he's been touched. I literally just took like 10k through the nose. Below me.
Torpedoes down our throat.
Oh, great. That's not the Colbert. I don't know what that is. I just know I don't want to deal with it. Well, giant waste of my time this game is, it looks like. Team's already 2 ships down. I'm half dead.
Decided to show its face. Pathetic. I was expecting a boom. What happened to my boom?
This is the convoy commander. The enemy knows we're here.
And now we have no vision.
That should temporarily fix it forever. Enemy battleship decided to join the party. Looks like I'm out of gas.
So, I've more or less decided this mode is garbage. The defending team has no advantages, and every disadvantage you could possibly imagine. I have to protect ships that are unprotectable, that are stupidly easy to kill, comically easy to kill, and I have no vision. No way to contribute to the battle. This is just dumb.
An enemy cruiser decided to join the party.
I still Citadel the Azuma. LOL. Ooh, bring it on, Ohio. You're going to love my guns in a minute. We're going to have some fun, you and I. Yeah, escort mode is trash. They could delete this tomorrow and I'd be very happy. Yeah, this is a waste of my time. All right, so I've decided that a shuffle mode is total garbage, and I never want to play this again. It's literal trash. I just have no idea why anybody would ever play it.
decided to show its face. Pathetic. An enemy cruiser decided to join the party. This hull is on fire. An enemy destroyer decided to show its face. Pathetic.
Okay, Schlieffen will be out.
Show that battleship this Santa slays. That should temporarily fix it forever.
No, this is the bad Santa thing that they're currently running and have available. All right, let's see how my 14-inch shells do against this guy's armor.
Torpedoes to port.
Is he stopping? He's like stopping. Oh my. Oh, I think I might have him here. Hold on. Get out.
Guess that battleship didn't like its present. An enemy cruiser.
Yeah. See, this mode is essentially... This mode is an auto loss. This mode is an auto loss for the team that's trying to escort ships. No. This mode is crap. Never play this mode. And of course the AFK submarine for being a jackass. Yeah, what a waste of my time. Okay, so never play mode shuffle because you might get put on the unwinnable in the mode where the game is unwinnable. Okay, easy peasy. Never do that again. But I like Rhode Island. Like, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious Rhode Island is amazing. Xander just turned on a giveaway in Discord, guys. You should totally check that out. I've got a bunch of codes. I'm just trying to get rid of things. So go on and help yourselves to some free loot. This result makes me angry. Right? That's a winnable game in almost any other mode. I killed Chaser. Who was Chaser? I wasn't even paying. Was that his shimmer at the very end? I didn't even notice. It's kind of become a meme on the channel, me killing Chaser, hasn't it? It's kind of become a meme. It seems to happen a lot. I had a night in ranked or randoms. I forget what it is, but he like kept trying to sync drop me, and I kept like every time we were on opposing teams, and like every game I kept killing him. It just so happened it worked out that way. It wasn't like I went out of my way. It was like, well, you're on my flank and you're spotted. I'm shooting at you now. Yeah, Grunty, that's terrible. That mode is awful. Hang on a minute. I'm going to do something I almost never do.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I almost never leave feedback in the CC Discord. That has left us such a sour taste in my mouth. I'm leaving feedback. Okay. No. So we have a feedback channel on the CC Discord, Kyle. All I did is tab over there, and I basically said, after playing a single game in Escort, I will never queue up in shuffle mode again. Because if I land that, I would rather slit my wrists and slowly bleed out at my desk than play that mode again. It's terrible. I just have no idea why they think that's fun. Why? Why? Like, it's not fun. In fact, it's like the anti-fun. Anyways, okay. You know what I am gonna do? We're gonna continue to have some fun in Rhode Island. We're gonna do it in ranked. Yeah, I think so, Garon. You never actually hit me with a torpedo. You thought there was a rack that went by me to the north side of that island that the Ohio was snuggled up against, but by then I was already running south to catch him as he came around the bottom end of it. And he came out, and I had, I've got AP in the barrel. He's 3 clicks in front of me on his broadside. Pop. And then you had smoked just beyond him. All I had to do was wait for my HE to load and push radar, and then you were there. All right, let's see how this mode does. Now, a lot of people don't expect Rhode Island. This is Warrior's Path. I have had good success in this boat playing A. I will be taking my radar to A.
Somebody's gonna pay for screwing up my vacation. Gotta go fast.
Well, yes. Sea Chaser? Nobody. Everybody forgets that this ship has radar. And I think it's because there's so few of them in circulation, people haven't run up against enough of them. And it's kind of like, not my problem, last time ranked, I think it was a while back, not terribly long ago, 3-4 months ago, that like Silver League was tier 10, and I was playing a whole bunch of this ship in Silver League because I was really enjoying it. Might have been Gold League, I don't remember. But I was really enjoying playing Rhode Island in ranked because I kept messing with people. They're like, and I literally had people curse at me. They're like, oh, another OP battleship with radar, and I'm like, okay. It's so funny. Yeah, it's the light cruiser radar. It's like 9 kilometer, I think. Yeah. Long duration, 48 seconds with the buffs, right? So it's got good duration, but it's relatively short range. I agree, Gailron. It wasn't. How did you get this boat? GG Diamondback. How did you get this boat? Somebody remind me. It wasn't a straight. It was crates. You had to spam crates and hope you landed it. Was that it? That sounds like it was it. Was doubloons. How many doubloons did they want for it? I love how I'm faster than the Sherman. I'm leaving the Sherman in the dust as I move 43 knots. This makes me giggle. Well over $100. Yeah, it's not worth that. It's not worth that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn out. Okay, somebody's out here. Uh-huh. What up, Shimakaze? How you doing, buddy? I already had HE in the barrel just for you.
Torpedoes to the left? Looks like I'm out of gas.
I love how I love when he does it. Torpedoes to the, I don't know. Good job, boys. Sitting in smoke with your hydro up, eating all the torpedoes. Well done.
Torpedoes to
Morons. What did you think was going to happen?
Torpedoes to port.
Why are shimikazes that far forward? Under no circumstances should you be playing as a gunboat like a dummy. Alright, let's load some AP. I should be able to get good full pens against this cur first if I want
Get
them.
him. I'll wait here. Burn him like a Yule log.
Wait.
Say I need intelligence.
I love that one. Why does it say I need intelligence? I'm a little behind him. Not terrible, but not great. Well, we're going to lose this game. My goal at this point is to get as much XP as I can out of it. Oh, hey, what up?
Pathetic. Gotta go fast.
Yep, predictable. Is he sitting in here? I think he ran. God, our Napoli just let them have our home cap. Yep, he was sitting in here. Hey, what up?
Wait, they're winning?
Not anymore.
Wait, why does it say I need intelligence? Guess that destroyer didn't like its present.
Oh, hi, Salem. How you doing, buddy? Alright, we caught up on one of the Shimikaze kills, but all three of our destroyers are dead because they were dumb. Good job, dummy destroyers.
This hull is on fire.
I don't believe this game is winnable, but we're still gonna keep derping around here.
That should temporarily fix it forever.
I think I can punch the Salem out as I come around the corner. It's not going to matter.
Looks like I'm out of gas.
Yep, he died. I like these guns. They got a lot of punch. All right, let's see how we do. I have to try and bow tank this clown, which apparently I'm not going to be able to. The only advantage I have is that my guns reload faster. And that's not really much of an advantage at the moment. It is possible for us to win this game. It is simply unlikely that we'll win this game. We need to punch out the low curve first before I start working on the full health one.
This hull is on fire. Gotta go fast.
You know what? Screw it. We're gonna lose. I'm just gonna get up here and pound these guys into dirt. I mean, the game's already a loss because my destroyers didn't have the brains God gave an insect, so yay. The suicidal Shimakaze married to the suicidal Forrest Sherman. What could possibly go wrong? Well, I'm basically competing with the Napoli for Save a Star, it looks like.
Now it's just them and me, baby.
All right.
Battleship.
Are we completely out of this game? Yes, yes we are, because it's literally just me now. So, whatever. That's right. Keep it turning.
This hull is on fire. Torpedoes to port.
Yeah, I knew this was coming. Well, I mean, 2 kills and 160,000 damage, 2.4 million tanked. It's a question of whether or not I managed to I say save a star. I'm trying to get in promotions, so it doesn't really matter. But, like, every destroyer on my team was total trash. Although Rugamo actually, okay, he picked up a kill, but, like, the Sherman and the Shimakaze just did nothing. Napoli walks away with it. That's not shocking. I have kills. We both had high calibers. He may have actually ended up with more damage. I don't know. But, like, what in the actual hell? Oh, Z44. So, I'm not a big fan of Z44. At the same time, they have radically changed this ship. Actually, I have to get out of this mode. So, Z44, once upon a time, was Terabad. And then she got some quality of life changes, and she's actually not Terabad anymore. If memory serves, she has stupidly fast reloading torpedoes. 65 seconds base. Oh, no, 65 seconds, that's with all the buffs. And then they're 12 kilometers, which is not bad. They don't hit that hard. Excuse me, but I think I probably built them for flood chances here, I'm betting. Yeah, we've probably gone max flooding here. The guns are okay. She's never going to be a gunboat, and the concealment remains a problem. And she's 6'1", she's 5'9". That's actually a little more comfortable. I think when Z44 first released, she had like a 6.2 detection, and that made her very challenging to play because everything outspotted it. Everything really important outspotted it. I remember when they buffed it, I think all they did was they lowered the detection just a smidge, and now she plays more like a torpedo boat. So it's workable. Good evening, DE, from a very warm Alberta. Yes, it was very warm today on the Gulf Coast as well. We had, what was it, probably 95, 96 today? I got to translate that for you. Hang on a minute. I'm doing math. 40 is 104. So 37? 37-ish today. Yeah, 37-ish. 36, 37, somewhere in there. 36, 37, somewhere in there. So yeah, the good news is that starting on the weekend and through most of next week, we're going to be much cooler. It's going to be like 28 to 30. That's, for us this time of year, that's like unheard of. So I'm looking forward to that. And we're supposed to have a bunch of rain, like 60, 70% chance of rain every day. Bring it on. Let's go. So, Justin has been waiting very patiently. I'm going to take he wants a Japanese gunboat game, and I'm going to take it in Harugumo. What you'll have to remember about me is that I tend to play Harugumo like a stealth destroyer. The last time I played Harugumo in ranked, I actually had a guy yell at me. He was like, "Why aren't you firing your guns?" I was like, "Well, the 2 destroyer kills I have mean that I did fire my guns." But he wanted me to chase down a Shimakaze. He wanted me with 37.5 knots to chase down a ship that's like a full 2 knots faster, and that outspots me by over half a kilometer. And I was like, how do you think that's going to work precisely? Z44 is a torp boat. Should be gun reload. Yeah, I'm taking reload. You could take range. I understand the argument for range in this ship, but in my opinion, it's best played with range in like competitive modes where you have friends. I feel like in... I'll do that, Jet. I feel like in... when you're just running by yourself, I think reload is the safer option. Personal opinion. So we'll take Harugumo out. I'll tell you what I always say. I am not good in these ships. Temper your expectations. Just like any other ship, I could have a good game, but I would not put money on it. Thank you, Xanda. Appreciate you. I'll happily play Minnow, and then I'll put a game into Z44 as well. Z44 is a video that I did on YouTube a long time ago. I started doing a collaboration with Little White Mouse. I basically told her, I tagged her on Discord one day, and I said, look, I would love to take one of your reviews and translate it into YouTube and try to help drive people towards your Patreon to get you more support. All I want to do is literally word for word, like read your review and put graphics up on. Oh, of course, great, we get a carrier. Put graphics behind it and basically translate it into like a visual form. And she was like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead. That sounds cool." So we did, and it worked out really well. Hilariously, I got more views on that video after she left the program than I did when I first released it. That video is kind of out of date now because that video is based on the old Z44 with the higher detection, and I think they might have even buffed her guns just a little bit. All right, they have planes but no radar. What do we got? I got a Novosibirsk. I've got a Hayate, Puerto Rico, Kurfürst. So we got a whole bunch of brawly battleships. We have an Essex, they have a Midway. Neither one of these things excites me over much. Novosibirsk has radar, right? Yeah. I'm going to swing wide and play with this guy. I'm going to play wide. I'm going to play the 9-10 line with him. Yeah, a lot of secondaries. Which, of course, Harugumo also loves. Harugumo loves secondaries. Anyways, so most of my impressions of Z44 are based on making that video and her review of it. I remember playing Z44 after they changed it. They buffed the ship, they made some changes, and I remember thinking, oh, hey, this is way better now. So I need to give it a shot. It's been a long time. I'll play it again. Is it worth spending coal on? That's the trick, right? That is a question that is very challenging to answer. One shimma going to A. I'm RPF'd. One shimma at C. One shimma at C for sure. I am RPF'd.
Probably help him.
But they had Schlieffen, Napoli, Shimma, Midway. Okay, there's their Novosibirsk. Okay, so they've got a radar as well. Okay. So what we're going to do then, because Mother Russia, he's going to sidle up next to this island, same as our Novosibirsk. So what we're going to do is try to get a torpedo on him about, like, oh, they're not loaded yet because reasons. It's fine. So instead what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit back here and hope I can lob shells over the island. Here we go. That's the spot right there. Oh, hey, what up?
Gotta go fast. Hit that one. He's on my naughty list.
I'll work on that, sweetheart. And you lost sight of him already.
Hit that one. He's on my naughty list.
Okay, I gotta get up just past where I can get to... What's the range on these? 12s? They're 12s. It's okay. So we gotta move up a little bit. Relax. I see it. Hakuna your tatas, okay?
Give me a hand with my sack of toys.
I'm going to have a pretty good angle on this Novosibirsk. What I'm doing here is kind of bold and kind of stupid, and I'm going to do it anyway, I think. That's a reload booster Shimma, by the way. I don't know if you noticed it, but I did. Oh no, you've radared me. That's just terrible. Whatever shall I do?
That should temporarily fix it forever.
Alright. We took out one.
Looks like I'm
Took out one. We took out their radar. Life feels pretty good. Let's get these guns. There we go. Let's go. Hey, what up, Shimma? How you doing? Ah, well. No shots there. Let's just get moving. Well, I clipped him a little bit. That's worth something, I suppose. All right.
torpedoes, direct front.
Now, the Essex
Help.
has kind of done
Torpedoes, direct
something
front.
silly over here. Schlieffen's probably dead. I doubt he dodges all of that. I'll go back and try to help the Essex, but I'm not holding my breath here.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, direct front.
Taste the rainbow, my friend. Taste the rainbow.
Torpedoes down our throat. It's about
Oh, the Essex
good and
got
winning.
the shimmer. Wow. Nicely done, sir. I would not have put money on that. So you can see here that, like, I do not feel like I can materially contributed to this game, to this win, but here we are. I would have thought that, Justin, but he lived. So there you go.
Ultimate maneuver. Window.
I'm not even going to bother going to cap. We're just going to go murder the Shima. Essex is going to... Yeah, comp to the Essex for sure. Shima's going to do... Essex going to get up here and do some spotting for me.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to the left.
The other thing is the Shima... This is a TRB Shima. He has no smoke.
Welcome to Jurassic.
Go! Essex crushed him. Kilo crushing it with Essex. Well done. You contributed way more than I did. I already comped you. Take it. Like, you for my money, you killing the Shima alone is almost worth the carry. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, this is why I don't play Harugumo and this line of boats. I am not good in these ships, right? It's a completely different mindset as to where you position, how you fire, when you fire the guns, what you fire them at. There's a whole art form to it, and it's something that I have never figured out. If you want to see someone who's better at these ships than I am, go check out Hapa Fodder. Hapa loves Akizuki. He thinks Akizuki is the bee's knees. He's really good in that boat, and he loves it. So that is, if you want to see somebody who knows what they're doing in a Harugumo or an Akizuki, go watch Hapa Fodder. So, Kila, I was surprised. I saw that you were in the close engagement, and because I looked up at one point and I realized the Shima was down there with you, and I thought, okay, well, I'm on the 10 line. It's going to take me forever to get back there, but I got to head that way. So I started moving, and then you smoked yourself, so he didn't have good vision, and I was like, okay. And then he apparently, rather than get alongside you, which is of course the right play, he tried to kill you bow on, which that's not going to do it. So yeah, I mean. Oh, you're right. Shima, maybe you're right. I keep thinking she can because you're right. Shima can't take TRB. But I kept watching how many torpedoes he was vomiting out and thinking, oh, yeah, it's 100%. But you're right. Shima can't. I get confused because it's so stupid. Kagero can and Yugamo can, but Shimakaze can't. So it's so weird that they take it away from the line at tier 10. It's never made sense to me. I'm like, why? Why you do this? Actually, hold on a minute. That's a boat I don't think I've ever played. I'll try it later. For now, I'm going to take this request for Minnow because I think Minnow in this format should be absolutely hilarious. She can, Hujam. You're right. You're right. You're stuck with the crappy torpedo traverse thing, but you can vomit out a lot of torpedoes. I can't wait to play Jacksonville. Oh my god. When I saw the mid-range A-bubble on a Jacksonville, I was just like, yes, please. Yes, please, and thank you. Yeah, Kilo, if you've got to carry your dead to rights in a Japanese torpedo destroyer, you just got to get in there. You can't miss. Your torpedoes have such a long reload that you're giving the carrier every opportunity to murder you. So here's the thing. If he had fired 2 down the throat, kind of like hoping, and held the 3rd rack and then pushed in, I could see it. Because then the 3rd rack is your insurance policy. One of the reasons that I like driving boats like Fubuki and Shimakaze is because that 3rd rack of torpedoes, I will very commonly keep that as insurance. Minnow and Plymouth, Minnow, Petro. So we have 3 radars plus double Marceau. And so that 3rd rack is either A, something popped up and I didn't know I was going to have to deal with it, or B, I have screwed up and this is my emergency rack, right? It's very rare that I'll fire all 3 racks, and well, I won't say it's very rare. I try not to fire all 3 racks in a Shimakaze in a given moment, because I feel like when you do that, you're giving up that tactical flexibility. I try to do the same thing in Fubuki and what is it? It's Akatsuki that has a triple launcher as well. So Fubuki, Akatsuki, and Shima are the 3 that have got triples. And I love all of those boats for that reason. Good night, Andrew. No carrier. No ability to flex my AA power, but whatever. Hayate and Marceau. I got a Marceau in front of me. Hayate will have smoke. Their Marceau won't. We'll see how this goes. That's so creepy. That Duke Nukem ICU voice, that's creepy. No, Hetman, I'll do that next, actually. I got the Tier 6 right before the stream went live, so I'll go give it a shot. I'm curious. I don't know what to think of those ships. On paper, they look so weird. I literally just don't know what to think. I want to cover the Marceau, pick up C, and then head south. Like, that is the ultimate goal here. It looks like, okay, so they have not bothered to go up here. That's fine. So the Hayate is in B, so we're going to go ahead and turn south. They've chosen basically an all-southerly deployment, and that is fine. Oh, crap. Okay, so I got problems now. You were not supposed to be there, sir. Okay, I think he's dead. Okay, Plymouth is out. So, worthwhile use of a radar. I just have to not get dead because of it. The Minnow... Okay, we need to kill this Minnow. Oh my god. How did they do this? How did they get control of the entire effing board? Where the hell are my battleships? Dear Lord in heaven. Gott in Himmel. Alright, they're down a ship, we're down a ship. Nope, try again, Petro. Alright, now the Hayate looked like he was coming this direction. Let's go ruin his life. Their Minotaur is running south. Is he a unique upgrade, Minnow? He is. He's got that crazy crawly smoke.
Torpedoes to the left.
Okay, those are Hayate torps. A combination of Minotaurs and Hayate torps. There's the Hayate. Okay. Yeah, this was a bad mistake. I have no idea why this Hayate is here. Petro's behind the island from me. Hayate is well within radar range. But he doesn't know that I'm here. He's apparently locked up on the Kurfürst Hydro. No, my radar's not up yet, but it will be in a moment. So hold on. And right there. What is up, boys? What is up? How we doing? How's life? All right, let's see if I can pull this off. I might be able to assassinate the Minnow. It's going to depend on where he turned. There he is. I need some help, guys. Come on. Like, you've got all the shots in the world to murder this Minotaur. Maybe you should work on that. It's a Minotaur. Alright, you were busy killing the Petro. I'll allow it. Alright, let's finish this cap. We'll go chase the Hayate and everything down in a moment. Okay, the whiskey's out. We're going to finish the B cap here. We don't have a ship lead, but we're not doing badly. Our Marceau is still alive. I'm going to take my radar back to the edge of the map and murder the Hayate. Let's finish. Let's pick up this cap. The Hayate's out of smoke. I think he's going back to sea, personally. That's what I would do in his shoes. I'd circle back around and try to cap C. So let's see if that's what he's doing. I'm going to let the Petro set up in the cap. Minnow's still camped in his cloud. So to me, the right play is let's go murder the Hayate, who thinks he's probably being clever. Radar's back and ready. Minnow's out of range. Love everything that's happening right now. Okay, RPF just swapped to me. Oh, that's right. He's got that goofy crawly smoke. He's a legendary minnow. It's not a minnow you see a whole lot of.
You get a present. You get a
Let's not get torpedoed, shall we? I really don't want to get torpedoed.
I can almost
Oh, hi.
hear them.
Hey, what up? Oh, I knew you were going to do this. Somehow I knew you were going to do this. And goodbye. Okay.
Enemy destroyer, destroyed.
That's right.
Who writes this?
Got him! To beat the destroyer, you must outsmart the destroyer. Oh, hey, what up?
Torpedoes to the left. Torpedoes to the left.
Okay, this guy is trapped on the edge of the map, and I think he's running out of heals. He's got to be running out of heals. So let's go hunt him down and keep him pinned on the map edge.
It's about time we started winning.
Terrace, it's really your personal preference. I prefer Radar Minnow. I think Radar Minnow is far more impactful. I think this game is probably good evidence of that, personally. Okay, so their Minnow was the one with RPF. I would not have pegged that. Now I am doing something very oh, hi. How we doing? Somehow you don't have stealth module. I'm more stealthy than you. It's okay. 30 seconds to radar. Then you're a dead man. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this heal. Aww, I wanted to kill the minnow. Oh, he's turning the other way now. Ah, that's so irritating. There we go. Radar Minnow, everybody. I vastly prefer Radar Minnow to Smoke Minnow. I think she's just far more impactful. Now, I will say, you know, after I put out that Minnow video, you know, learn to play or whatever, I had some comments. People, you know, some people basically like, hey, we really like the unique upgrade. And I was like, I should really try it sometime. I never have. I've quite literally never tried it, which feels kind of silly when you get right down to it. It's it goes in here. That's why I have a better detection than he does, is because he's running this goofball thing. So I outspot him by, I don't know, a few hundred meters, basically. I should try it sometime. Might be interesting. I agree completely, Core. I agree. That's one reason that I play it, right? That's one reason I play the ship in that configuration. Gabe wants Alaska. We can do Alaska. I can't do Alaska in ranked, but I can do Alaska just to do Alaska. No, I won't play mode shuffle again, ever. That's not a thing. So we'll do Alaska in randoms. America, let's go. There's Illinois, Georgia, Alaska. Should have this one built for AA. Pretty sure, yeah, I typically play defensive fire. Alaska likes to camp, and generally that means you want defensive fire. But I agree, Smoke Minnow is a good option if you're going to be in a div, or you know you're going to have a competent spotter outside of the smoke. Playing Smoke Minnow in randoms is very much a roll of the dice, because you just don't know what's going to happen, right? You could get a team with one destroyer, and then you don't have anybody around to spot for you, or just there's a million things that can go wrong. All right, so we are bottom tier. Once again, I queued up in a tier 9 boat, and I'm one of 3 tier 9 ships in a purely tier 10 game. So much fun, ladies and gentlemen. I just can't handle all. I can't. It's too much fun. There's too much fun concentrated into this matchmaking. Really? DS9? You don't like Radar Eden? Oh god, Radar Eden is so good. Oh, ship is ridiculous.
What are you
So
waiting
Eagle Eye,
for?
because it does hang out for a while behind you, right? So it can be done. It's definitely a unique way to play Minnow. I've never done it. I really should try it. My problem is I love trolling destroyers so much. Fewer things in life give me as much joy as pushing that radar button in a Minotaur and watching the cockroaches. Right? It's like turning on a light in a dark room. They're like, "Oh my god!" And they just run around like with chickens with their heads cut off because they didn't know you were there. They're already inside your radar range. They're going to be there a while. You have like a 50-second radar. Your guns hurt if you catch them broadside. Like radar minnow is hilarious fun. I know you never would have been able to tell after based on last game. Sometimes, Gabe. At least there's no super ships. The one redeeming quality that I have is there's no super ships. The bad news is that there are like 5 enemy divs on the opposing team, including 2 Wisconsins, which means sitting still is likely to get me dead. I doubt that, Robo. They put out this patch. They put out some kind of content thing mid-patch, but it wasn't a big patch. You get big content patches every 4 to 5 weeks, and occasionally they have to dump out like bug fixes or some kind of shenanigans, mid-patch. It's not the first time we've gotten a something point 1. It'll happen. It's happened before. It'll happen again. Oh, I want this rune. I want this rune shot. I want this rune shot. Come on.
An enemy battleship decided to show its face. Pathetic.
Right there.
Well, an enemy
He's
cruiser
stopping.
decided to show its face.
All right, well,
Pathetic. An enemy
that's going to give me an opportunity to hit him again.
party.
Oh, he's dark now somehow.
An enemy cruiser decided to join the
Did he beach himself? Yeah, he beached himself. So now he deserves to die. Let's hope we can make this happen. Let's hope we can help him along. Can we help him on his way to Valhalla? Not yet. But this rune, I'm pretty confident, has screwed up. Yeah, he's dead. So we found the opposing submarine. Okay, he's way out here. And of course, my goofball garbage doesn't have the range to be useful.
Jurassic Park.
Billy and Joyzy, thank you for the follow. Are you sure about that, little Johan?
Why does it say
Why does it say I need intelligence?
that's gonna leave a mark?
You're going to feel that in the morning, sir.
Hey, you, give me a hand.
Nope, all behind me. Try again. All right, our Bilal's on the surface capping. Their Bilal seems to be submerged somewhere. His sub-surveillance is not up yet, but it's about to come up. Let's hope he pushes it when it's ready. If he does, we can find this guy and bomb him into oblivion. Come on.
I need intelligence. Wait, why does it say I need intelligence?
Good question. Why does it say that?
Go get him. I'll wait here.
Go get him. I'll wait here. I love where your head's at, Duke. God, this Johan puts way too much faith in his armor. I mean, Johan's armor is good, but this is just ridiculous. This is like ridiculous levels of confidence.
Now that's how it's done.
This Johann is... I don't understand what is happening here.
Hey, wake up, AA.
Wake up, AA. I like it.
It's about time we started winning.
Well, we have a 2-ship lead, and we own a bunch of caps, so that feels pretty good. However, the opposing submarine is way the hell over here, and no one is paying attention to him. So that kind of makes me feel bad.
Out of bullets already.
You're gonna play with me or what?
I need intelligence.
U.S. imperialism. What a great name for this loser. What a great name. Oh, Bill, you know what? Boats is not a perfect game, but it is a fun game. I quite enjoy it. I don't want to get dev struck by this Iowa. Let's turn around and go somewhere else. Yeah, he's already shooting at me. Because of course he is. Man, I've had worse. Should I go hunt the submarine? Could be fun.
Go get him. I'll wait here. I need intelligence. Wait, why does it say
There he
I
is.
need intelligence?
Would you please go away? I am busy over here.
Enemy destroyer decided to join the party.
Alright. He can't stay down forever. And I have radar. We have still have a 2-ship lead, and we control all the real estate we need to control. I just want this guy off my flank. Let's go hunt him and get rid of him.
I need
Sooner or later, he'll come to the surface, I think.
Why does it say I need intelligence?
Good question. Why does it say that? Aha! We have caught him on the surface. How you doing, Mr. Bilal? Sploosh. Nope. Try again, Montana. This feels like a problem.
Go over there and make yourself useful. Just go over there and leave me alone. Do it yourself.
Ha! Okay, then.
Hey, you. Give me a hand.
Kind of missing my Hydra right now. Not gonna lie. Kind of wishing I had it. Mosfa's got to get off his ass. Okay, so right now, he's putting his torpedoes in the water. And he's going to try and ping me in just a moment. Yeah, there's the Iowa. This is why the submarine spotting is so irritating. Yeah, there went like all my HP.
Hey, wake up, AA.
Yep, they're already in the water.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes down our throat. Torpedoes to starboard.
I'm sort of wasting my time Now that I've zoned this guy out, I really should be trying to kill this Iowa. Because God knows he's trying to kill me.
Out of bullets already. Go get him. I'll wait here.
This clown is still trolling at periscope depth, trying to get shots, but he's got a submarine in his face. Please kill him. Oh no, you waited. You tried to shotgun him, and that's not a thing you can do anymore.
Torpedoes,
all right,
direct front.
dude is out of stuff.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to port.
What is up, my dude? Oh, great. Great. The Iowa just destroyed me because our submarine is such garbage.
Torpedoes, direct front.
And I'm dead.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Yep. So, the first rule of hunting submarines is don't waste your time hunting submarines, apparently. He'll porpoise up here again in a minute. Yep, he has to.
Torpedoes.
He has nowhere to go, and he basically can't hurt me.
Torpedoes, direct front.
But the Iowa can. Fighting a submarine is so effing stupid. So effing stupid. And it's... Arbelau spent... If he had... All you had to do was kill the Iowa. You had the guy dead to rights, and you don't understand how shotgunning works now. Oh my god. If that guy understands how submarine works, I already won that. But we're going to win the game. Whatever. With a secondary build on Puerto Rico? No, I would not do that. Something Spanish. You know what, Calyx? I am actually grinding. What's the tier 9? Andalusia? Andalusia. I'm grinding Andalusia. Let's play it. I literally have never actually played the ship, so let's go. Something Spanish. Submarines irritate me not because they're particularly influential, but because fighting them is not fun. It's so stupid. Eagle Eye, thanks for being here. I'll catch you later. It's just dumb. It's just like, oh, he can just vanish and he's immune. And then he can porpoise. The porpoising thing is a mechanic that needs to stop. Right? The fact that he's forced to the surface because he's out of battery, and then he can immediately submerge again for like up to like 25 or 30 seconds, and then... No. No. The porpoising needs to stop. That is the dumbest mechanic ever. It should not work. So we have a fail div, and they don't. Amazeballs.
What are you waiting for? Christmas?
No, Xanda. This Friday's pretty low-key for me. I got a lot of documentation I'm still trying to get off my desk. I took over this equipment package from a different engineer. The problem was by the time I did, he had sort of already been off the project for like a week or two or something. And so there was stuff that was due back to the vendor like 4 weeks ago that I'm just now getting off my desk. So I've worked through most of the backlog. But like any good engineering project, it's not, generally I'll pull up a piece of paper and I don't have the answer, which means I have to go find somebody else who has the answer. And usually they have part of the answer and then somebody else has part. So it's just this endless chain of talking to people to make sure that I get the stuff going back to the vendor correct. It's been a slog. Once I've had the package under my control for a while and I'll remember all these conversations and why we mark things on drawings, and it will be much faster. I'll be like, no, I wrote this last time. You still haven't done it. Fix it up. And I won't even have to go ask because it's like, I know why we put it there. But gathering all that knowledge takes a lot of time. Striker, I'm going to go with crack. I think it's the crack. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. It's the crack.
Well, what are you waiting
Hey,
for?
Fletcher,
Go
why don't you do some spotting? I mean, our Z-44 is spotted. There's the Chungmu that's spotting him. So we probably have the Yugamo. I do not know why this Fletcher will not... Oh, hey. I have no idea why this Fletcher is not interested in...
An enemy cruiser decided to join.
Oh, no, leave the AP in. Hi, Lizzo. Okay. Mr. Fletcher, I need you to grow some balls. What are you doing? What is this?
You better help, or I'll add you to my naughty list.
The hell are you
Don't
doing?
be scared. You can touch it.
Yes, exactly. Don't be scared. You can touch it. It's just a cap circle. It'll be fine. Holy bejesus, this guy. I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm doing mostly package management right now, package engineering. Mechanical is what the piece of paper on the wall says. So that's what I tell. The piece of paper on the wall actually says marine engineering. What I tell people is that mechanical is the simplest way to understand it. So mechanical for ships. So that's what I tell people. Oh, goody, it's a Kansas. Well, I wouldn't want to have a fun game. Well, what's my torpedo range? 8. That's not good. Now would be a good time for some smoke, Brindisi. You'd help us both. Nope, I'm gonna be dead already. That's a triple sit. Gee, if only you'd smoked about 8.5 seconds earlier.
That should temporarily fix it forever.
I have no idea why our Fletcher is a coward. You are on a Fletcher. Look at the opposing team. You have no reason to be a coward. And he's still shooting at me. You know what I love about this game? Everybody shoots at me.
Go get him. I'll wait here.
I'm a huge fan of this problem. I got guys 16 kilometers away shooting at me. So much fun. They own the entire board, while our destroyers chill in A1.
Enemy destroyer decided to join the party.
Taking a torp.
Battleship decided to show its face.
If we can kill this Kansas, I am 100% going to go crush this Chungmu. 100% going to go crush this Chungmu. He pisses me off.
Okay, I'll help.
I legit have no idea how we're not crushing this team right now. Oh, good. The Fletcher finally grew some balls.
An enemy destroyer decided to show its face. Pathetic.
You sure about that, Mr. Chungmu? Because once your battleship buddy is dead, you're in trouble. Okay. Now we're going to go push and crush the Chungmu. Oh, wait. There's an Iowa shooting at me. Because the southern flank is made of dummies. Oh, no, wait. They're all dead. The entire team is at the top of the map. Jesus Christ. Hey, Fubu, how about some smoke? Do you want to win this game? Or do you like losing? Holy... Oh my holy God. This guy, he has smoke available and won't use it.
They're winning?
He literally has smoke available and won't use it.
I can almost hear them.
Like,
Torpedoes down our
hashtag confused screaming? What a complete... Oh my God. Stop. Why did everyone run to the corner of the map and die? Stop abandoning entire flanks. It is an auto loss.
Welcome to Jurassic.
Well, we're done with this game for the night. Yeah, this is the last game of the night. I'm not sitting through another one of those. I'm done. Sagpan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Grunty, you're not wrong. Okinawa is the worst map in the game. I've been saying it for years, and I will continue to say it, right? I challenge anyone to prove me wrong. It is 100% the worst map in the game. No, flaming, it almost never works. It almost never works. It almost never works. We're done. I'm not sitting through another one of those. That's all I can take for the night. I had some fun. We've got a couple of games into promotions. We had a few good games. I'm going to leave it there. Besides, I have to get up early again, and it's been 3 hours, so. Well, not only is it a failed division Dabuki, he doesn't understand that he's spotted by a battleship sailing across the ocean. Like, maybe use your smoke button. That's literally what it's for. Like, Anthony, I'll do it in Discord after I log out. So guys, here's what's going to happen. We're going to get done with this. I'm going to raid out, and then I'm going to put a giveaway up in Discord, okay? So if you're in Discord, just keep an eye out over there. I guess technically I could do it now. I'm just lazy. Let me see here. You won this. Nerves of steel. I'm looking at Grunty. Oh, that's hilarious. Xanda, honestly, just do a cut and paste of what you did last time. We'll just throw a bunch more codes out the window. I just need to get them off the spreadsheet. Those are all going to start expiring, I think, in mid-August. I got to look at this again, but that sounds right. It's coming soon. Drive. Let me open this. Let me open the spreadsheet real fast. We're in 13.4, right? Yeah. Yeah, these start expiring in a month. Yeah, just give out 15, but hold on to some of the CC containers this time. Just give out 15 of the other stuff. Yeah, just give out 15 of the other stuff. Hold on to the CC ones for a spell. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to call it. Another giveaway is starting up in Discord. Go over there and join that if you want some free stuff. We'll take care of that after things are over. Let's see. Who can we raid this evening? I know that Clappin was on earlier, and he got the big raid from the boats dudes. I see Injamin. I see Tater. Let's see. What else have we got going on? I'm looking to see if I recognize anybody else here. Oh, excuse me. Nope. I haven't raided Kev in a while. I might raid Kev. It's been a hot minute. Ah, he went. Okay, there we go. Ranger reload on Hindi. Sag, for me, I prefer reload. I feel like Hindenburg has plenty of range, and you're going to take spotter plane instead of fighter anyway, because the fighters are worthless. However, there are people who swear by range. I prefer reload. That's me. The German cruisers, you have to remember, they don't want to be playing at long range. They want to be playing at mid-range. At long range, their armor scheme is incredibly vulnerable to citadels. So you don't want to play them at max range if you can help it. I literally just looked at it and completely forgot. There it was. There it was. Awesome. Guys on Twitch, rate is up. Guys on YouTube, thanks for being here. In the meantime, guys, I will be back next week, Monday night, what might be Civ. I keep saying that, and it never seems to be, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll be back Monday night doing something. If Civ makes, we'll do Civ. If it doesn't, I'll probably do Star Wars Unlimited. I'll talk to one of my buddies and get him to come over, and we'll throw some games out on the table or something, okay? In the meantime, you guys have a great rest of your week, a great weekend, and I will catch you next week. Peace. See yous.